Hello, welcome to Candid Conversations, and I am the official Tracy Ricks. And today I have a word just for you. But first, I want you to go ahead and like my video. Then I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then click on that notification bell so that you can become notified when I upload new videos. But today, yes, and if you're watching the replay of this afternoon, I have a word for you. I heard God saying, suddenlies. What do you mean by suddenlies? Expect things to turn around suddenly. I'm talking about before the year is over. I heard the Lord saying, and it was so loud. I was laying in my bed and I heard the word tsunami. And I'm like, what does that mean? And as I began to walk through my house and I began to just walk and talk with God, He began to elaborate on that. And I heard the overflow, to expect the floodgates to open up and suddenly. What do you mean? Suddenly, you're making that connection. You've been trying for years for that door to open up. But suddenly, you bump into the CEO who just decided to favor you. Oh, come on, somebody. Expect suddenly that healing that you've been believing for years to see the manifestation in your life. That you wake up one day and you're like, wow, the pain is gone. Expect suddenly the financial overflow. I'm talking about you've been sowing seeds for years and you've been giving and it looks like nothing was happening. Like a tsunami. I'm talking about an overflow in every area. Yeah, I heard you, but you just don't know what's going on right now. The word of God tells us to look not at the things that are seen, for they are temporal. That means they're subject to change at any given moment. Suddenly, I begin to expect things to turn around. Yes, and I'm telling you, I'm encouraging you to take a hold to this word and just decide that no matter what happens, I will see the goodness of the Lord right here in the land of the living. And I'm talking about suddenly, like a tsunami, the overflow flooding you in every area. I heard you. You just don't know. It's been a hard year. It ain't over. It's not over until God says over. And God is saying, expect suddenlies. Do you know that high expectations are the breeding ground for manifestation? Let me slow it down and go back. High expectations are the breeding grounds for miraculous manifestations. Yes, I'm talking about when you're expecting. That's when you take a hold to the word of God and decide that I'm not going to let go until I see the blessing of the Lord. You know, in the old covenant, Jacob wrestled with the angel. He says, I'm not going to let go until you bless me. Well, we've already been blessed with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places. But we're talking about the manifestations that you're ready to see in your health, in your bank account, with the divine connections, with doors opening up, doors of opportunity. I'm talking about one day you go to bed and that thing seems overwhelming, and the next day you're waking up, wow, there's a miracle. I love the way our bishop, he often says this, and I'm going to share with you guys. He says, there's going to be miracles, signs, and wonders without warning. Oh my goodness, let me say it again. I'm expecting and I believe that there's going to be miracles, signs, and wonders without warning. Sounds like some suddenlies to me. Now, one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, if you're not a Bible person, let me share it with you. It says, I would have lost hope unless I would have believed that I would see the goodness of the Lord right here in the land of the living. Some of you guys, you've lost your hope, your confident expectation that things are going to get better. They're going to get better. They're going to get better. Well, how can you say that? Because God said, okay, it's your time to let him shine through you. God said to expect things to get better. When did he say that? I want you to go read your word. That's why he told you to walk by faith and not by sight. He also told you, once again, don't lose hope. Believe that you will see his goodness right here in the land of the living. When we say his goodness, we're talking about all the good things that God has for you. No, he's not mad at you, but he's madly in love with you. God also said that, hey, the prayers of the righteous availeth much. He said he hear your prayers. And not only does he hear your prayers, he answers them. How can you say that? Because the word told me that this is the confidence, this is what is written, that we have in him, that anything that we ask according to his will, which is what his word, he hears our prayers. And we have the petitions that we've asked of him. So it's a done deal. Now expect the suddenlies. God said there's going to be some suddenlies in your life. Yes, I want you to start expecting things to get better. Just like you expect things to be worse. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's an expectation. Now I want you to reprogram your mind. Yes, to think the positive. That if it ain't one good thing, it's another good thing. Because as my old pastor used to say, it's getting gooder and gooder. Man, God is saying you're going from glory to glory. New levels to new levels. No devils to no devils. Somebody say, devil, get back. No more lad. So I'm encouraging you to expect the suddenlies. There's going to be some divine connections that's going to be made. Now, let me say this. I have prayed for you. Yes, I have. My prayer have been that those who are supposed to be connected with me, that you would not allow anything that Satan could do, anything anybody else could do to stop you from that connection. I want you to be like the woman with the issue of blood. Yes, she said to herself, if I can connect with Jesus, I know I'll be made whole. Now, I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I want you to have that mindset that if I could just connect with this woman of God, I know there's going to be a turnaround in my life. I know that I'm going from stuck to unstoppable. I know that I'm going from burnt out to blazing with enthusiasm in every area of my life. I'm praying that all the good things is on my life, okay? That you decide that you want that impartation. And you say, you know what? How can I get connected? I'm glad you asked me that question. I have a free 3-day empowerment summit. My girl, I got you, okay? Summit that's one like none other. For 3 nights, I'm going to give you, I'm talking about proven strategies on how to let this be your time for God to shine through you. I want you to give me just 45 minutes of your time. And I'm talking about proven strategies that I've used myself. And I'm going to say this, that you're one decision away from that next big breakthrough. The connections that we make can lead us to that next big breakthrough. Wow. I know for myself, I decided that I was going to connect with those whom God brought into my life. You're not looking at this video by happenstance. You're supposed to be a part of this summit. Yes, you are. You've been there for everybody else. You've done it for your friends. I want you to make you a top priority. And say for those 3 nights, I'm going to give her at least 45 minutes of my time so I can allow God to shine through me. I want to see some suddenlies in my life. I want to connect with those who have my answers and get away from those who have only problems. You've been hanging around the wrong crowd for too long. Now I want you to join this tribe, this community of women who are action takers and celebrators and congratulators. Yes, but I heard that it's time, it's your time. It's time for you to allow the suddenlies to take place in your life. You've been expecting the worst and wondering why things haven't gotten better. But now I want you to know it's time for things to turn around. Somebody say, it won't always be like this. You can type it in the comment. It will not always be like this, but I'm expecting the suddenlies that God promised. Yes, I heard that. He said, expect suddenlies. I'm expecting the overflow like a tsunami. I'm talking about taking over your life with the floodgates of heaven. Rain. I'm talking about an abundance of rain. And it's yours for the asking. Yes, it is. But I'm expecting, once again, high expectations are the breeding grounds for miraculous manifestations. And yes, it is your time. I want you to know that I'm here to help you. I want you to come into this summit with excitement, expecting. Yes, I do. Expecting miraculous manifestations. In this Power Pack Summit, once again, I'm going to give you proven strategies that I have used in my personal life to go from stuck to unstoppable. I remember the first time I had my 10K month, I was so excited because I didn't know it was possible. I did until I connected with the right coach, with the right person who showed me how to go from struggling in my business, trying to figure out what to do next, until the overflow, being unstoppable. Yes, I remember being burnt out. Yes, with life. I was irritated and agitated. But thank God for the right connection that took me from burnout to blazing with enthusiasm. Yes, I know you got God. I got God. You got God. But God used people. God will always use people to get us to that next level. So I'm here for you. Join the summit. I'm so excited. 3 power-packed nights on October the 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's a Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday night. We're going to start the year off right. Start the week off right so that we can end our year off right, to start our new year off even better. Yes, so we're going to come in. I know it's October, but this is still time. It's still time to let God shine through you. Now, if you're still here in spite of COVID, do you know you're here for a purpose? Yes, you are. God didn't leave you here just to be here. There's more to your life. I want you to believe in my beliefs in you. Expect the suddenlies. I heard that, you guys. I'm so excited. I know you're thinking, why is she so excited? If you only knew what I knew. God is saying he knows the thoughts he's thinking towards you. The plans he has for you to give you a future hope and an expected end. And I want you to let me be the one, okay, to help you take your life to the next level. Help you to get your passion back, your sexy back. Yeah, you're trying to lose the pounds. Be ready for that. To take your marriage back. To take back everything the devil stole from you, including your peace and your joy. I want you to decide, I'm going to join her in this summit. I'm going to connect with this awesome woman of God. Let me say this. I'm not the only one, but I am one of the ones that God is using for such a time as this. God said, listen, I want you to impart into my women. It's time. You've been on the back burner for too long. You've been on the backside of the devil, not the devil, I hope not, the desert, just taking care of those little sheep, David. And if you don't know Old Covenant, let me explain to you what happened. David was back there taking care of the little sheep until God said it was time for him to come forward. Yes, hey, even his dad forgot about him. Hey, when they were looking for a king, Daddy forgot all about him, called all the other sons. But when God says time for you to come forward, nobody can hold you back, not even your parents. I know you. My parents didn't want me. They can't stop it. My family don't want me. They don't like me. Or my friends, they can't stop what God has for you is for you. God says time for you to come forward and run, okay, into your destiny. Just like David, he charged after Goliath. I want you to charge towards your destiny. Excuse me, I got too excited. Run towards your purpose. Let me slow down. So she's real excited. And I want you to let me help you. It's your time. God said expect the suddenlies. Suddenly things are going to turn around. I'm talking about rapid, radical results in every area of your life. Things you've been praying about for years. You're going to see some suddenlies take place. I know. Well, this is too good to be true. Well, God is almost too good to be true. He's just good like that. And I'm excited about it. So thank you for your time. Go ahead and sign up for the summit. You don't want to miss it. This summit is for the mature woman. Those who are saying, I'm ready to get my sexy back. Maybe you're ready to lose those last 10 pounds, or maybe you need 30 pounds. Hey, we're here for answers. I'm going to give you some answers. I'm talking about how to take that business plan to the next level. I am talking about how to get your marriage to where you want it to be. Get you back. Some of you guys in marriages that you like, oh God, what's going on? How to get your happy back. How to start being unapologetically you on your own terms with no limits. I know. Well, how can I trust you? Even though what you're saying is resonating with me and it's definitely part of my truth. Because girl, me and God, we got you. So go ahead and sign up for the summit. Expect the suddenlies. And I'll see you on October the 16th, 17th, and 18th. That Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday night. Bring somebody with you. It's free. Click on the link, register for the summit, and I promise you, you won't regret it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell. Share the video. I believe caring is sharing. And I'll see you, guess what? In the summit, because it's your time to shine. Whoa, it's your time to live. Expect the suddenlies. And I'm telling you, I heard God saying the tsunami. I heard that word. The overflow will take place in your life in not many days. Thank you guys for your time. And I'll see you at the summit because, girl, I got you.